Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chinedu Abwim and I super celebrate you today. I'm going to be talking about how to optimize your life in 2024. So we're going to be looking at every aspect of your life: finances, your spiritual health, your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health and well-being, a holistic picture. And of course, giving a holistic picture in all these areas can be extremely detailed, but I'm not going to go in that level of detail because I wouldn't call myself an expert in all those areas. All I'm just going to do is I'm going to be sharing some ideas on how you can optimize your life, how we all can optimize our lives in 2024, considering the way 2023 has gone and the dynamics at play in 2023 already leading into 2024. For example, we all know there are wars. There are wars in the world, in different parts of the world. We also know that there are rumors of wars coming. We also know that there are disease outbreaks here and there. There's a dramatic one that is already happening in China affecting children, and we still don't know fully what happened there. And strangely, it also reminds us of some 4 years ago, same time, when there was an outbreak in the same location and people didn't understand what it was. Then all of a sudden, come 2020, there was a global shutdown. So all these are dynamics at play and you don't know how they will all play out. We don't really know how they will all play out. But the wise thing to do is to be strategic in thinking and prepare ourselves and ensure that we optimize our lives in every area so that we can thrive and prosper in 2024. I will start with the financial area. One tip I will give, or one idea I will share, is minimize unnecessary expenditure. I know we're in the Christmas season. I know we're in the holiday season. People are celebrating and all that. And it's good. But celebrate within limits. Minimize unnecessary expenditure. Just because you don't know what the new year is going to bring to the table. Another tip in the area of your finances is to expand the streams of income that come into your life. Try. Leverage on all opportunities that come around you. Leverage on your contacts. Leverage on the online space. Don't just stay with one stream of income. Don't just stay with one job and think that job will last forever. History will already tell you that nothing really lasts forever. And sometimes you never know when there will be a change. You never know when things will just flip the other way. So secure yourself by expanding your streams of income. Third tip I'm going to give is build yourself, continue learning, especially in skills that are in demand, skills that are currently trending and will continue trending. Let me shift now to physical well-being. Now, like I said, we already have something going on in China and we have history as a reference point. I'm not saying anything is going to repeat itself, but you never know. I'm not saying, because when you look at it, the same environment, same type of outbreak, and from 2019 up until now, nobody has really been able to say this is what happened regarding COVID. These are the people that we should call to question to give a proper explanation of what really happened so that we can have a handle on it. Nobody has really quite done that. So I may say that the same actors are still on ground. So what do we know is coming in 2024 regarding something of that nature? We don't know. So the wise thing is pay attention to your physical well-being. Stock up on supplements, vitamins, whatever it takes to keep you healthy. Stock it. Buy it in bulk and stock it. Now, you don't lose by stocking up. You're not acting in fear, but you're being strategic. just in case. Because if anything breaks out and everything is shut down, it will be very difficult to have access to these things. But peradventure nothing happens and I'm just being alarmist, you don't lose because you still have your supplements, you still have those drugs, especially when you buy drugs that won't expire in a hurry. Another idea which I will share is this. If we hear, for instance, that crisis is escalating, be it wars, be it disease outbreak or whatever it is, it will be a good idea to also stock up on food. Now, the kind of stocking up on food will probably be in the area of grains, at least for a start. Every country and everyone, you know how you can do it. You know how the dynamics of your environment work. But stock up on food. You don't lose by stocking up on food. If nothing happens, you still eat the food you have. If something happens, you won't be caught unawares. So we are just being strategic. And when you're strategic, you think about all possible scenarios and you plan for it. Just in case, because anything really can happen. That's the truth. Anything can happen. The way the world is now, the way the dynamics at play are right now, anything can really happen in 2024 because there's a lot of uncertainty. So it's good to strategically think, strategically plan, and strategically position yourself for your overall well-being and to optimize your life in this coming year ahead. Let's look at the mental and the emotional side. I will just say a few things there because I'm not a mental expert. I'm not maybe an emotional expert in that regard, but I'll just say a few things. Number one, minimize stressors. There will be pressures that will come on people coming 2024. There will be pressures. Even if it's just the uncertainty alone. Of course, there are rumors of recession. There are a lot of things. There will be pressures. Minimize anything that will impact on you negatively when it comes to your mental health so that you can be able to manage at least the pressures that are in front of you that you must really manage in order to thrive. And also, minimize emotional drama. Nobody needs it in these times. Find a support structure. Be it your church members, be it your family members, be it your friend circle, whatever. Find a support structure that is genuine and participate and nurture that structure so that whenever anything comes up and things may be difficult or things may be challenging for you, you really need to be able to fall back on that friendship structure, that community, that family structure, that church structure, or whatever the case may be, that will succor you and support you and help you to pass through those negative seasons. It is very important. It is said that people who go through mental or emotional challenges come out of it faster when they have a support structure backing them. So I don't know your friend circle, I don't know your family background, I don't know your church background or whatever religious community or social group or gathering that you have. Once it is genuine and once there's true love there, and once there's a oneness spirit there, nurture it. It could help you in the times to come. In the times to come, we will need to be able to support ourselves. We will need to be able to help ourselves. Nobody will be able to really stand alone and survive. So get a support structure and nurture it. It will help you when it comes to optimizing your physical, mental, as well as emotional well-being. Then finally, I touch on your spiritual well-being, optimizing your life spiritually. And I will say one thing. Please pray more. We really need to hear from God in these times. Pray more. We also really need to have God's grace backing us. Too much is at stake. You can't run this life without God. You can't optimize your life without God. So pay attention to your relationship with God in all its ramifications. Study your Bible. God speaks to you through the Bible as well. Then pray. Study the Word of God. Pray. In prayer, you hear God, you hear direction, and you get His grace. It will help you a lot. God alerts you before time that certain things are about to happen. You prepare yourself before those times come. A lot of things come in that place of fellowship with God. Don't play with it in this coming year. It will help you navigate any storm or any dynamic that the year brings in front of you. So, these are just a few tips on how to optimize 2024. I hope it helped. And if you found the content interesting and you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe and click on the notification bell. Also like this video so that a lot more people will be able to see it. I thank you so much for staying up until now.